What is y'all annual income a year? I'm just being honest. That's a
Okay. Girl. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon? I'm pretty sure we all know, but go for it.
So she kind of led in the beginning with like the closed-minded aspect,
Okay.
and I felt like that answer in question was like closed-minded. I think when you coming into a relationship with growth, you know, you're going to combine both of your incomes. So to look at one person and ask them how much money they making, it seemed like it's a driven nature that you're looking for the best man to provide for you instead of you looking for the best man that's suited for you, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
definitely. Okay, do y'all want to hear what I mean by that? Like, I know
Yeah,
it
elaborate a
sounded
little bit.
okay, so it sounds bad, but I'm the type of person that, like, let's say my man was making 50,000 a year. Like, I'm the type that will look up different programs and stuff we can learn to like find a different trade or for something for both of us. So it's not like, oh, if you make 30,000, I can't talk to you. It's not about that.
I get you. Well, for us just hearing it on the outside, I just feel like leading with that a little bit in the
Yeah,
beginning kind of just gives a different indication of what you're looking for.
for sure.
And also, too, I feel like that's a personal question. Like finding
Yeah,
out what they, you know what I'm saying, their finances are, what they got going on. That's something we can talk, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other, you
for
know.
sure.
But to be able to like prometize, like, or put that out to the world, you know, forefront. Now, I don't want to do that because I don't want nobody like to, you know, follow after me now
Seek you
because they
out
see
just
what
for
I
that.
got going on and
Yeah,
oh, he making this much. I want to mess with him now. I want you to love me for me,
for
not
sure.
what I can produce for you, etc. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Same like as him. It's like you was trying to figure out like what we got
Don't care what y'all got.
stuff.
It's not
But
that.
yeah, if you worded it different, it would have been a little different. But it's like how it came off. It was like you just trying to figure out what we got type. So that's why I popped my balloon.
They kicked out these guy, and the reason will leave you speechless.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop though.
Okay.
Actually,
So why are you popping?
I'm gonna pop because I just want to see what else is out there.
A few moments later.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cute.
Actually, can I get my balloon back? Yeah,
Okay, let's get the balloon. Oh, all right. So I am gonna have you pop one balloon. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You're not here. Yeah.
I understand.
And you live two different places. You sound very busy, like very busy. So, yeah.
I understand. I understand, yeah.
Thank you. Head down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped. I'm really into you know, working out and being fit. I don't think that you really work out as much as I would want.
A few moments later.
Now, is she someone that's your type? Shall we walk up to the front?
Yes, she is.
She is. Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then.
Okay.
Is it a yes for you for her?
No.
And why not?
I just don't think it's gonna be a match that just the overall spark.
Go ahead on back. I agree. You played in our entire face this whole episode.
Wait, what?
What am I doing?
No, he's go. Who has children, and even if you don't have children, what is something that you would want to teach your children?
Okay.
Since I was a kid, I've been traveling, you know, like unaccompanied minor, going here, going there, spending summers in London, winters in New York. And I feel like it made me very, and once again, I mentioned this earlier, made me a very ambitious person, made me, I feel like, understand the world better, understand different cultures better, and it made me unafraid to connect with people who don't necessarily look like me or talk like me. And because of that, I definitely want to instill the culture of traveling for my kids so they understand the world outside of themselves. There's only so much a school can teach.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
like really like what my life is.
Understood.
Pyramids in Egypt,
Yeah.
Taj Mahal in India, Greece to the Acropolis. You learn so much more than just the textbook.
Absolutely. I
Like-
just got back from Kenya this week.
Okay, I was in Nairobi too last year.
Oh, so you know what's up.
Yeah.
I had to shorten my trip.
I've been living in Ghana for a year, you know, so I be back and forth. So I be in
Okay.
Africa all the time.
I'm
yeah.
Nigerian.
Okay.
I needed to know what
How
you meant
far?
by that. Oh, you know, I did,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Okay,
I
I
did,
did,
okay.
All right. Any questions?
How old did you say you was?
I'm 32.
You're 32. And how come you don't have children, or is it just because you haven't found someone, or because you're busy traveling? Like,
I'm just very careful. I think that's very important to me. I'm very proud of the family that I come from. I don't play about bloodline stuff. Like, even this trip to Kenya was like that reiteration of like, oh yeah, like I'm not just letting anybody mess up what I got going on. And so like he has to be the right kind of person, the kind of person who understands family ties, who understands what it means to celebrate 20, 30 years of marriage, 60 years of marriage. And so that's very important to me. So once we locked in, baby. So that's what it is.
So, is it a yes for you for him?
I think so. It's a yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it a yes for you for her?
I'm sorry, no.
I popped my balloon just because I have a natural hair preference, as well as the short was a little bit skirt, but you seem like a cool person. The skirt was a little bit short, but you seem like a great person.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why not?
I don't like the gap.
Do you have kids?
I have 4 kids. Yep, and I love them. Like that's my kids. I have twins, so it doesn't sound as bad when you say 4. You have twins, and I have 2 smaller children, a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Okay. What are the other 2 ages of your twins?
15.
Okay.
Yep. How about yourself? You have any
I
kids?
have one. I have a 6-year-old son.
6-year? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe scoot that way for me. Have you joined us up here? Come on up. All right, y'all. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
I have a question just to like see where your mindset is. What's a flaw of yours that you're actively working on right now to improve? Whether it's like a bad habit, a trait, something you want to stop doing. What's something that you're working on?
I'm trying not to be as selfish as before. Like a lot of times I find myself being selfish. It's about me, what I want, you know. If you're along for the ride, then you just along for the ride. So I'm trying to get into the mind state of like, let me check on my woman. You need anything? You good? How have you been? How was your day? A lot of times it's just been, you know, a lot of stuck up I'm gonna do for me, and then if you're with it, you're with it. If not, you're not. But I'm trying to get out of that selfish stage. So that's what I would say is the biggest one right now.
Yeah. So would you say you're willing to make space for someone right now? Like now you're at a place where that's something you want to do?
Absolutely, I'm willing to make a space, but it can't just be any space, you know, like it's give and take. You know, everybody's always talking about, oh, it's 50-50. It's actually 100-100 in a relationship. You giving your all and me giving my all, and then meeting in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like that's you, I'd rather you know, pop on me now so you don't have to cry later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't want to be that guy anymore.
As long as you're willing to give someone the space to show up for you, that's what matters.
So I'm going to ask my final question now then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
No, because I feel like, and respectfully, I feel like digging for something. Like, I feel like we should figure out as we go. And I feel like with all these questions you keep asking me, it's kind of like you're looking for something. So I apologize.
What's your relationship like with God?
I knew somebody would ask this question. So my relationship with God is I believe in God, but I don't really identify with a religion per se. I do a lot of study on history.
Okay.
And based off that, I feel like I can learn something from every religion. So I don't really like identify with just one. I try to just study religion as a whole, and from different cultures to get a more of a well-rounded understanding instead of just believing in what was given to me. Because obviously I was raised as a Christian, but like as I got older and I grew more and I learned more, it was like I don't really need to label myself as anything. I just believe in God, and my relationship with Him is between me and Him.
Fair.
So I don't think you need religion necessarily to be a good person. You know. So.
Okay. I'm gonna pop on that. I'm sorry.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping?
My relationship with God is the center of my life. If I'm going to be led by a man, I need him to submit to God first, because I could never submit to a man that doesn't submit to God. And that's just my thing. But your energy is very calming. Like a lot of the things you're saying, like eating fruit, sitting outside, skydiving, like it really aligns. So I hate to do it, but that's definitely my priority right now.
Yes, I respect it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, though.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's put together. Her answers were great.
Thank you. Thank you. Did get another pop back over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the answer. Like, I want a man that's, God-fearing.
I respect that.
And is she someone that's your type?
She's very pretty also, well put together.
Thank you.
Her answer was great. She got beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Your name?
Hi, everybody. My name is. Hi, everybody. My name is Deterica.
Deterica?
Yes.
And. Okay, we got them their balloons back.
But then when the host asked if he's her type,
I'm a type. Yeah.
So what makes him not your type?
Possibly the height. You have some beautiful eyes. That's about it.
Thank you.
All right, so because you said his height is, one of your deal breakers. We got to pop back here. I was going to ask, were they your type? Because he's taller than them.
It would definitely be height because I do like to wear heels.
Okay.
I'm not going to, I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I want to be able to look up, if.
Get back over here.
Still can't look. I still wouldn't be able to look up though.
Okay, so we got one pop over here. Let's head on over to him. So your name and age.
Deshaun Burden, 31.
All right, Deshaun, I'm guessing
How you doing,
for the height.
It's always a height thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of women taller than me. Put your heels on, baby. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta,
Where's
like a
Deshaun
toddler,
from? His
I do
accent.
that.
Where are you from?
I'm from Illinois,
What part?
Champaign.
Oh, you're not that far down the street from St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
But it is a height thing, That's just something that I look for in my man. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, like he said.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been called a catfish a couple times,
I have been called a catfish too. Like they say, they didn't expect what they see, but
Yeah, they told me I got a tall voice.
voice for radio, huh?
Yeah. And tall cheekbones. I ain't never heard of that. But hey,
It's possible.
It's your your what you want,
Of course.
We got to just come over here as well. Is he someone that's your type?
Not physically, no.
Is he tall enough for you before we proceed?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes, yeah.
And is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
We got a man.
Hello. This is for you. Can we have your name?
But the balloon are already scaring me.
The balloons are scaring you. Come a little bit closer then. Come a little bit closer so I can hear you better.
Oh my God.
Can we have your name?
Scratch Rama.
Scratch Rammer. What are some of your deal breakers then?
To be honest now, African women, we've lost the culture.
African
we
women.
we don't respect men no more. No, Popo. We don't respect no more. Yeah, men are they supposed to hold you down. You understand? Yeah? Rain or fall, we're supposed to hold you down. When you think you do it yourself, that's when you're getting lost. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I drink 2 beer, free to come home, yeah? I still do my job as a man. You understand?
Okay.
But now, you lot are sitting here, I think you'll be single mama for 10 years, 100 years. That's where you're lost. There'll be so many single mama.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
No, I'm just trying because I ain't no balloon no more. I ain't gonna love.
So you're going to tell the truth?
I'll tell the truth now. I ain't gonna balloon. I ain't gonna love.
Okay, Scratch, let's go over to some of the women and find out why they've popped their balloons.
And the reason why I've popped my balloon is because the initial attraction isn't there for me. I love the khaki, but also the attire is just not really what I'm looking for or something that I'm attracted to.
She said the tie like that. Just the tie. Very specific. I don't like women that are very specific like that.
I didn't say anything about your tie.
What did you say?
The khaki. The khaki. I like the khaki. I said.
The colour.
Okay, what is the problem?
This color is khaki and it's
What's
I
the
like
problem? What's the problem then?
with the khaki or with you.
No, what's the problem?
I want to stop it here. All right, cool. All right, that's it. Diamond, it's done.
Why are you really upset?
All right, thank you. If I can take your mic. Ladies, can you give it up for him? Thank you.
Bye, Scratch. Thank you for coming.